What's going on, guys? So I did a poll on my Instagram and you all responded very wellly with filming a raw arm workout. So that is exactly what I have here. I'm actually editing it right now. But basically what I'll be doing here today is I'll be taking you guys through the workout itself, telling you guys tips and tricks, and then also showing you like reps and giving you like the real kind of feel of like what a workout is when I'm all by myself. So yeah, I'll be doing a voiceover for it, and it'll just be a lot of fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Get a notepad. Make sure that you're taking some good notes because I'm going to lay down some helpful tips for you guys. So enjoy.
All right, what's going on, guys? As you guys can tell right here, I'm beginning the stretching. Stretching is really important if you're going to maximize your results and your overall gains. As you can just see here, I just have a little PVC pipe that I'm just using to stretch. It's awesome. Just kind of, give everything a good roll every once in a while. I'll make sure everything's inked up and ready to go. Got 20s here doing standing side lateral raises. I absolutely love these. Typically, I'll actually do these kind of more seated. I did them seated in the later portion of the workout just so that I'm not using as much momentum. But one initial thing here is you can see that I'm trying to use my elbows or get my elbows higher than my wrists. This, by leading with your elbow, it actually leads to a better contraction, and it helps out with the overall buildup of the lateral side of your deltoid. Here, another example here, you can see how my elbow is going up first, and then the wrists are following. As you can see there, I start to use a little lean, and I like doing these before I do any major push portion of the workout, and yeah.
Alright, so just like typically, I like to start off my workouts with kind of an isolation movement. So you see there, I'm doing side lateral raises, kind of light, just 20 pounds. Working on good form, making sure I get some blood flow into the shoulders before I get into the overhead seated overhead press. I love this. It really kills your front delt. Really make sure that you're working hard and that you're mentally in it starting off. And then I typically go from shoulder exercise to bicep, then to tricep, then back to shoulder, bicep, tricep, shoulder, bicep, tricep, and then I'll finish out with just bis and tris. That way you're still getting at least 12 sets, four working sets, each single exercise, but that way you can promote growth and just promote blood flow into the needed areas.
So here I'm starting the seated shoulder press. Of course you warm up first. I did 10s, 25s on each side, and now I'm at 35 on each side, and I absolutely love this. It's a really good way of pumping in as much kind of like raw strength into a beginner exercise as you can. As you can tell here, it's not light. I don't always kind of start off with something like this just due to like how heavy and how intense it can be. But here I ended up PRing. I got 10 reps. Once I get 12 reps, I'll end up moving up, and you can see I'm literally dying trying to get that up. That's how you know that's your peak failure. Here you got a little jam out session beforehand. We end up hitting 8 here. This is at least a minute or so afterwards. So after I hit at least 3 sets of consecutive 10 reps, that's when I'll move the weight up, just especially on this portion here, just because it's easier to grow once you already have that mind muscle connection established into the entire pring. And that right there, you can sell 2 more with a spotter. And typically, if I do this, I have a spotter just so that they know they can spot me if not. There again, a little death there. Re-racking that is always the hardest part.
So one of the main reasons why I like the overhead barbell press so much, it's because it really places you in a position where it's either you're going to get it up or you're going to fail. And I feel like that's a great way to start off your workout because it tears the most muscle fibers because you have to be strong mentally and strong physically, either whenever you're weightlifting or in sports or whatever dynamic your life is in. You need to make sure that you're self-disciplined and that you're pushing and going to the max effort that you can. You can sell through my reps there. That is basically my max. That 10th rep, oh my gosh, that felt, you know that you cap off there. And so that's definitely important. That's why I love this exercise starting off first, just because it's so easy to just zone in mentally and just really just kind of do your best.
Alright, so next up we have barbell bicep curls, and I absolutely love the way that this makes me look. I feel like my arms look twice as big, just because first off you already established that shoulder movement, so you already have blood flowing into your shoulders, which is going to allow for more bicep movements here. As you can see here, the biceps are looking pretty dang good if I have to do say so myself. My forearms are also popping as well. In the background we got Greg and the boys bumping behind us. They ended up coming in anyways, but that's alright. We're totally down for any sort of engagement that we can. Plus also the background noise was pretty helpful, so I was all about it. So I did 3 sets of these, kind of moving up here. I think I had 60 pounds. Just making sure that I go for sets of either 10 or 8, and that I'm not dipping too much here. I was honestly kind of dipping a little bit more than I thought I would. We have overhead tricep extensions next, and I absolutely love the way that these feel, especially if you pause at the down movement of the entire exercise. Overall, you just get a really good contraction, and you really just feel that stretch that's going to lead. Next here we have seated overhead dumbbell press. This is basically the same thing as the barbell, but just with dumbbells, and I absolutely love the way that it feels. And it's a really good feeling. I incorporate these on every single push workout that I have, just due to the amount of like the blood flow it allows. So here we have 50s, same thing. Notice how I'm not dipping back, or I'm not jerking backwards in order to get these up, and it's just really helpful overall with the entire exercise, and it really gives your front delt a really good overall like push and momentum forward for it, and really helps build up strength. So here I actually PR'd, and I love this exercise obviously. So we got 60s in each hand, looking for a set of more than 6. So we got, it just moved a lot better. As you guys can tell, I use wrist straps just because 60 pounds overheads can kind of hurt my wrists, and I need them for lacrosse and other activities, especially because my left wrist is already kind of going with as much as the time I spent on the keyboard with online school. So it's definitely important. Here you can tell I'm like dying, so it's important to always just push yourself, and after that you already know that you reach failure. So that's good to stop there. Starting out next, we have dumbbell bicep curls. I love the way that these feel. Typically my exercises, they go shoulder, shoulder, bicep, tricep, shoulder, bicep, tricep. And I just love the way that they feel. As you can tell, I got that vein blowing up out of my shoulder. Absolutely love it. I feel like the bicep just looks a lot better from this side angle, so I got a little closer just to show you guys some growth that's happened there. Overall, I'm looking to really forward to growing my arms, and just overall really. But these are definitely a great exercise if you're going to look to work all 3 parts and your brachialis, or all 2 parts and your brachialis, making it the 3rd part. For some reason here it didn't fully, okay, there we go, it just rendered there, but for some reason it fully wasn't. I like the way that these feel. These are alternating dumbbell bicep curls. These are just another variation of bicep curls that I like. I try not to dip too much to one side, but what I'll end up doing is I'll end up leaning, so I'll end up leaning to my right here, move my head, contract the muscle, and let go. But as you can tell, I'm slowly wearing out, and that's whenever the motion or the movement really comes in, so that's when you just want to stop it and reset. Next on, we have seated lateral raises, like I was talking about. I actually forgot to film my tricep extensions, just like the rest of the workout. But these are just a quick couple exercises that you all can use within your workout, just to kind of get better and get some more growth in your arms and get some more stimulus in them as well. I absolutely love this exercises, and you guys should totally check them out.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I hope that you all, number 1, like the video. Number 2, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you all subscribe. And let me know down below in the comments if you guys want me to do more videos just like this, the raw type of workout. Overall, those were a lot of fun to film. I like kind of just placing the camera down, doing exercises, and then the voiceover totally helps out with explaining myself a lot better. But yeah, let me know down below if you all liked it. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on what you guys want me to do more. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Remember, go out and be different, make a change in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.